I love some of the little containers I found. I'm trying to think where I even found this small one. Might have been Dollar Tree, Dollar General, but it's pretty good for fitting bobbins in. So I should have plenty of extra bobbins, empty bobbins. A friend gave me this one as part of a Christmas present, but it's great for putting those tall spools of thread in. New flathead pins, yay, very sharp. I'm pretty sure I got this one from Michael's. It was like $1, and it's like, okay, a few little things in there. This is like, I got this at a little thrift store down here in Georgia last spring. It's good for fitting some threads in too. So I love my little containers. That just has some odds and ends in it. My little magnetic pin holder. I gotta put some of my good pins in it. So anyway, time to thread up the machine. I'm gonna use, I might have one in there, but I bought like a neutral, natural color, even though it's white. I think it just, rather than using white with all the dark colors, I figured the neutral would blend a little bit better on both sides. So that's what we're using. Okay, here's my first 2 blocks. Now we need this design board. I've got wall space. Put one. Found a sheet on Amazon. I just might have to get it. You know, with the stars, I didn't need to put it up because they were all the same block. But when you've got colors, I like to see them up on a design board and see what they look like and how I'm going to place them. I am not going to place the same colors together. So, I like to put them up there and get a look to see what they look like. So, we'll see. But there's 2. I did kind of strip stitch these to do the 2 blocks together. I'll show you for the next one that I do. I'm going to cut this one. So 2 down, 78 to go. I'm going to see if this placement works. And I'll show you how I strip stitch these. I've got 2 more blocks cut. And I'm going to start with the side ones onto the center block. This one. Do this one. This part. And then we take the other side. I'm going to sew it onto the block. I'm going to go press them, so I'm going to stop while I do that. Okay, now for the top and the bottom. I can take one little square in the bottom rectangle and sew that one. We're going to go back and do it all for the other little square. I don't know if the battery ran out. I know it's about to. I haven't heard the camera click off. Okay. That's my 4 strips. Now I need to iron these and then attach them. 2 more blocks done. I think this quilt's going to go together fast. I do want to say, before this runs out then, I ended up with a lot of the white fabric left over. I am thinking I can make a small quilt out of the 3rd half stack. That's 24, which means 48. I could do a small lap quilt, I think, with that. So these blocks go together really fast. So I'm going to iron these. This white square I press towards the dark square I still press towards the dark. The final one I've got to remember, because I did the white square, I pressed all out, which would be these seams here as well. Where the dark square, I pressed towards the dark. So it's, again, it's like pressing away from the white or towards the dark, and I should be okay. So when I join a white and a dark, which I will be doing out of the same color, my seam should be in the opposite direction. So hopefully that's going to work. Oh, this is fun. I like this. Okay, on to iron my my edges and then sew them onto the bottom. Okay, I just did one of these squares, or two of these strips, I should say. I'm going to line them up with the other one, so hopefully those will meet. I'm not always real good at that, as I've said before. These I do one strip at a time. I don't strip stitch these. I like to make sure they all line up all the way down so the squares are straight, because we like the squares to be square and not have to do a whole lot of trimming to them. I'll sew that one on, and I'll sew the other edge. I don't need to go through all of them. I'll show you when the blocks are done. Hey, 2 more done. I'll let you know how many I get done by the end of the day, where I'm at. It's only noontime, so these could go together fast. Well, they do go together fast. We'll see how long it takes to make 80 of them, though. Okie dokie. I'll be back later. Well, I said I would check in at the end of the day, and it's, I think 3-ish. Yeah, and I think I'm going to quit for the day. So, I got 16 squares done. There's actually 2 or 4 of each color. I used two of the squares. So, oops, can't see that, can you? There's one of the blues. There's the other blue. There's a light gray and a darker gray. There's a lighter gold and a darker gold. And the 2 cranberries. Cranberries I don't think have much difference in their shade, which is okay. She likes maroon, so that's where we are. So, there we go. 16 of them done. Got a lot to go. That's okay. I got time. I don't need to get this done right away. So, and I've got a whole bunch more to make. So, that's okay. I'm going to hang it up for tonight. And tomorrow's Sunday, so, and we got football games and church, so don't think I'll be back at it tomorrow. So there we go. Thanks for watching.